Hey guys, it's Kelly, and I do apologise if I turn into a hot sweaty mess during this video and for lighting changes because it is like a million degrees in my room right now. I've got both the windows open, I've got the curtains flung open. It is so hot, so I'm probably going to get gross and sweaty, and I'm not using my light, so there are probably going to be lots of lighting changes, and we're going to blame it all on the weather because I physically cannot stand to have my curtains closed and my light on, because even just that little bit extra heat will probably kill me. But on to happier things. Today I'm reviewing Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow, which is Jessica Townsend's debut novel. This, like Renegades, was sent to me very kindly by Pan Macmillan, so thank you very much. Also, like Renegades, I am under no obligation to talk about it. I am just talking about it and reviewing it because I really enjoyed it and I want to share it with you guys. So Nevermore centres around a young girl called Morrigan Crow, who is a cursed child. So she is blamed for everything that goes wrong in her town. If someone's crops fail, if someone gets sick, if someone breaks a hip, if someone fights with someone else, it's because Morrigan remarked on the weather, it's because Morrigan looked at someone. She's blamed for all of these really insane freak accidents that obviously have nothing to do with her, but it's easy to peg the blame on her because she's a cursed child. And part of her curse is that she's destined to die on her 11th birthday. But before the clock can strike 12, this mysterious man called Jupiter North arrives in her house and whisks her away to this wondrous magical world called Nevermore. Jupiter is a member of the Wondrous Society, not secret society because everyone kind of knows about them, but it's this very elite society that is filled with intelligent, interesting, intellectual, talented individuals, and for Morrigan it represents everything that she's ever wanted, you know, family, friends, love, and protection most of all, because while she is in Nevermore, her curse can't touch her and she will not die on her 11th birthday. The only problem is, to get into the Wondrous Society, she has to go through, I think it's 4 trials, which are incredibly challenging, incredibly taxing, and involve her using a talent that she doesn't actually have. So right from the get-go, this book hooked me. I mean, the premise of a cursed child and then a magical kind of far-off city and this elite society with all these people that have these cool abilities. Right from the start, from the first few pages, I was absolutely hooked. Morrigan is a really wonderful character. Like, she completely wormed her way into my heart. She's so sweet and so kind, and she's really tough on the outside, but you can tell that she's quite a softie at heart, and you understand why she's had to become so tough, because she's led a really difficult life where people have blamed her for everything that goes wrong around her. Jupiter is also an amazing character. He's kind of the eccentric uncle that everyone wants. You know, he's got like wild ginger hair, and the things he says don't really make sense a lot of the time, and he's always like going off on secret expeditions and secret missions and coming back with new and exciting stories. And he lives in a hotel, which is pretty cool, and the hotel has all of these cool abilities and like magical rooms. Like, there's a room that's just filled with smoke, and there are different kinds of smoke that give you different abilities. Like, after supper it'll give you a certain colour smoke because it aids with digestion, or in the morning it'll give you a certain kind of smoke because it aids with like helping you get ready to face the day and things like that. There is a giant cat, like bigger than people cat, which, I mean, how that should be enough to get you to read the book by itself. And this cat is so sassy, like, it's the best. I also just can't get over how amazing the writing is for a debut novel. Like, I would put this right up there with how impressed I was with Caravel. Everything about the plot and the world is so incredibly well developed, and everything is just written so beautifully, and it's very fantastical, obviously, but is written in a way that makes it so believable and so real and so rich. It checks all the boxes of what a good, fantastical, magical novel should be, whether it's for children or not. You know, there are amazing friendships. It shows the importance of family, but it also shows that family doesn't have to be biological. You can make your own family. It shows that although having magical abilities is great, strength and courage are a lot more important and are going to get you a lot further in life. There are dragons, which is always great, and it was just the right amount of dark. So this, as a children's book, as a middle grade book, if you're between the ages of like 10 to 13, or you're looking for a gift for someone between those ages, can't recommend it highly enough because it's the perfect book in so many ways. But also, even if you're not in those ages. If you're a teenager and you're reading YA, if you're an adult and you normally read adult fiction, it's just so good. It's so well developed, so well written, so wonderfully magical that you'll enjoy it, I think, no matter what age you are, because it is just so good. It's not a good middle grade book, it's a really good book. And that, I think, is something that's really rare and really needs to be celebrated about this book. I've been recommending it to everyone whenever I see someone buying it, because a lot of people bought it for Christmas presents. I've been like raving about it to customers. Whenever someone asks for a recommendation, I recommend them this. Whenever someone at work says that they need to read something, I'm like, you should read Nevermore, it's so good. It's amazing, and you guys should definitely pick it up. So that's all I have to say about Nevermore. If you've read it, let me know your thoughts in the comments or leave me links to your reviews of it. I'd love to watch them. I don't think I mentioned this, but I did give it 5 out of 5 stars. It was just that fantastic. I'm trying to be more sparing with my 5 out of 5s, so that means something. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye!